kita nak share. Sebab saya tak nak satu program yang saya share secara brief. So saya akan invite semua students yang berminat untuk join program saya, yang mana saya sendiri yang akan dive into diorang punya resume. Sebab sekarang ni dia punya new norms dia dah berbeza tau. Kalau saya cakap in general macam ni, agak susah kalau saya nak share macam mana macam mana cara orang hiring daripada interview, daripada LinkedIn tu, LinkedIn kan, and then orang contact, and then report duty, semua tu sekarang ni semua orang, kebanyakan company diorang buat secara atas talian. So the engagement, how to impress via this video call macam sekarang ni kan, kalau saya on macam ni je, saya tak on camera, so what will be the impression, betul tak?
Faham, understood. Sebab
So,
dia lain.
So dia lain semua tu. So saya akan invite at the end of this session to the deeper course lah, macam mana kita boleh belajar macam mana nak tackle through via this video conferencing, interview via video. So that's it lah yang saya akan propose at the end of the session. But at the beginning of the session, saya akan give an introduction lah about what happened dekat dunia dekat luar sana sekarang to all of the students kan.
Understood. Sebab lain, kalau kita pergi interview biasa physically, it's totally different from video interview.
Betul, correct.
Sebab kadang-kadang student dia akan rasa kita cakap gadget ni lagilah lain perasaan dia.
Betul. So saya rasa saya dah ready untuk tunjuk muka kot.
Okay. But there are only 3 students here.
Oh ya ke? Boleh, tak ada masalah. So okay. So hari ni Cik Adila kena bekerja sampai malam.
Work from home.
Sihat Cik Adila?
Alhamdulillah. Encik Amir macam mana? Sihat?
Sihat, alhamdulillah. Saya macam ni lah. So bila dah work from home ni, dia macam-macam lah. Kita kena deal dengan kita punya client, bosses. So all of those request tu dia bukan lagi dah menyuruh, tapi dia memaksa kita untuk being flexible dengan all those working conditions tu. So that kind of things lah yang saya akan share malam ni, macam mana sebenarnya the environment dekat luar sana, and then macam mana kita nak jadi lebih agile, lebih relentless, lebih motivated. Sebab macam sekarang ni kita, Cik Adilah, kita macam ni, kita depan face to face, and then dalam dunia lecturing pun, dalam dunia pendidikan pun, kita dah rasa dah macam mana motivation dia, macam mana naik turun, kita semangat nak belajar, semangat nak mengajar. So dalam dunia pekerjaan ni dia demanding sedikit. So bila dia demanding tu, kadang-kadang dia memaksa kita untuk fokus dekat laptop, walaupun kita ada family, walaupun kita dulu kita boleh hantar, let's say for example kita dah bekerja, kita akan berkahwin, kita dah ada anak contohnya kan. So ataupun kita stay dengan parents ke, so semua tu dia akan menjadi elemen-elemen yang akan menaikkan, menurunkan motivasi kita dalam dunia pekerjaan nanti. Nanti akan ada saya share lah bagaimana untuk kita tangani semua tu sedikit demi sedikit. But first foremostly kita akan bincang dulu macam mana nak dapat tempat ni dekat dalam dunia pekerjaan ni. melalui depan TV, melalui depan laptop, melalui depan phone ni. Norma baru kan, so bagaimana kita nak menghadapi dengan lebih profesional lah. Sebab I believe Cik Adila student ke?
Saya dah kerja dah.
Oh, alright.
Satu office dengan Encik Afi.
Oh, ya ke? Dia, I believe Cik Adila pun fahamlah macam mana kita punya working condition sekarang. Kadang-kadang kena duduk rumah kan, kadang-kadang kena masuk office tiba-tiba. So benda tu dia sedikit sebanyaklah mempengaruhi kita punya keputusan, kita punya decision, kita punya motivation, and kita punya output as well, kita punya quality. Right.
Okay. Alright, I think Cik Ami, can we just proceed with the session?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, alright. So you have already started the session, but it's okay. Thank you so much for the introductory session, Encik Amir. So thank you for those who are joining our session. But I would like to ask for your permission, Encik Amir. Can we record or already recorded? Can we proceed with the recording, Encik Amir?
Can, sure, no problem. You can do recordings. You can do the recording. But please let me have the copy as well, because I also want to know how can I be improved? How can we be improved during this session?
All right. Okay. Okay. So I just a little bit. I would like to introduce a little bit background of our invited speaker today. Okay, but first of all, thank you so much for joining our session. Welcome, Encik Raja Amir Ashraf. He is actually a trainer. Okay, he has vast experiences in human resources. He has trained about 5,000 people, more than that, most probably. Okay, consulting more than 10 corporations. But before this, he has worked in UOA Hospitality Group as a learning and development manager, and now he is the founder of Clever Education since June?
Yeah, 2019.
Since June 2019, right? You are the founder of Clever Education.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. But before this, he went to Produa Sales, okay, as the Human Capital Development Trainer. So his vast experiences in human resource actually gives his some ideas on, educating and guiding our students to be more competitive in the future.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'm sorry because my internet connection doesn't really cooperate. I'm really sorry.
It's just that I think Adila, I think we're gonna need our participant, our viewers for today to maybe drop some comments in the chat area saying that is it you guys listen to me very well, or is it a bit stuck or halted a little bit? Can you guys please leave us a chat here saying that our connection is okay? Is our line is okay?
Okay, can you all hear my voice?
Right, okay.
Okay,
so
good.
We have around 12.
All right, thank you so much, Hannah. I'm truly sorry. I would like to apologize. First of all, my internet connection is not really stable. I'm truly sorry. So thank you so much again for those who joined our session. Maybe Encik Amir, with these students, can we have, two-way communications, or it's like a group, macam group session lah. So if they have any questions regarding job hunting strategies or anything related to Encik Amir's presentations, feel free to unmute your microphone and ask directly with our invited speaker. All right. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Encik Ami to share with us what are the opportunities available by Clever Education. So
Okay, I believe there's a stuck between there, but it's okay. It's okay, Adila. All right. Thank you so much for those who just joined us. Okay, my name is Amir. My name is Raja Amir Ashraf bin Raja Zainal Abidin. So quite a bit long there. You can just call me Amir. You can text there on the chat room there. Can you please say hi, Amir? My voice is clear, or is it the movement stuck a bit? Okay. Please call me Amir. Hi. So currently I am busy. I am occupying myself helping. Thank you, Rahmat. Helping small medium enterprises, corporation, business owners in helping them maneuvering the business, maneuvering the organization in a very good way in these trying times, in these challenging times. So I think all of you obviously understand of the current situations. And then just last week, I've read about the news, unpleasant news about the unemployment rate, which is increasing dramatically, which in turn seems give a very bad impression to our economy. Okay, so from the graduate studies, graduate tracer study given by the Ministry of Higher Education in Malaysia, roughly over the past 5 years, 10 years, Malaysian university, colleges, institutes produce more than 100,000 graduates. Okay, more than 100,000 graduates with flying colors, with good results, and then they are the one who look for a placement in the industry. Okay, the success rate is 80%. Okay, meaning to say, out of 100,000 students graduated in 2020, 80% of them managed to get a placement in the industry. Okay, yet I am talking about example. Okay, I'm talking about example because last year 23% students did not manage to get a placement for a job in 2019. Okay, but last week I've read about the news given by Ministry of HR saying that more than 100,000 workers in the industry have been terminated. Okay, meaning to say that from the surface view, people are getting out from the job. Okay, due to the economic downturns, due to the pressure affecting from the global pandemic. Okay, so I just said just now, there are about 100,000 students, including us. Okay, including us who will be graduating this year or maybe next year. So from the situation there, it can be as bad as what you think, but it can be as good as you think. That's why I am here. I want to share with all of you, me, Raja Amir Ashraf, I'm from the industry. I've been in the employment over the past 6 to 7 years. Okay, from an executive, I shortly become a manager of a group of companies from UOA at Bangsa. So I want to share with you all of these insights because there are actually a place for us, even if people are getting pressured to be terminated from their own companies. So the situation is not as bad as what maybe you have read from the newspapers or from the internet, social medias. We've heard a lot of people getting out of their job. So it is actually not as bad as what we think, or if we have ever think about it. Okay. At this moment, if you want to ask anything about current employment, current situation, you can just leave out your message there at the chat area there, or just feel free to unmute yourself, and maybe you can raise your hand. I think we can raise hand here, right? Okay, I just raised my hand. Okay, so I know that you want to say something or you want to text something. Okay. Right, I have done talking about the environment, the insight here about what is happening outside there. Okay, 100,000 of people are getting out from the university, getting graduated and want to get a place in the industry. Meanwhile, from the industry, a lot of people are getting out of their job because of the global pressure, because of the global pandemic of this global pandemic COVID-19. Okay, so at this point, I want to give you one secret about why did they did that. Okay, why employers, why corporation want to terminate all of those people. Okay, the people that I mentioned just now, they are the one who are getting terminated because of the global pressure, because of the pandemic. Okay, one of the reasons why they did that, because they want a fresh ideas. Okay, they want a new idea of how business can survive. That means, having said that, they need you. They want you. They want new ideas because you have never been in the industry. Okay, you don't know what is the good thing, what is the bad thing. All things they want to hear is a new idea. Okay, if you look at AirAsia, I want to give you one example. If you look at AirAsia, if you open the website AirAsia right now, they are no longer selling airline tickets. They are selling perfumes. They are selling nasi lemak Pak Nasi. They are selling all those all of the things that they have been selling over the past how many years on the AirAsia catalog. So they publish that. So that means they are no longer selling airline tickets. So it's a new reinventing ideas of how they can sustain in the business. Okay, so the biggest challenges in the industry right now is how to sustain business. Having said that, I want to open up a new paradigm for you. I want to open up a new perspective. Okay, from the point of the industry. Okay, even as big as AirAsia, okay, even as big as that multinational company, they managed to open up a new paradigm in order to survive in the industry. Okay, so for us as a student, how we can learn from this current challenging, demanding situation is that we have to be open for a new challenges. Even if I am right now, I am a graduate from human resource management. Let's say, for example, I am a student with honors in human resource management. But the situation demands me to be more creative in designing solutions for companies, like for example PM or RHB banks or any other multinational companies, from developer companies, let's say for example Mahaseng or SP Setia or Petronas Carigali or Maxis. Okay, this is the very first thing, and in fact I have planned to say this at the first place for us, okay, to adapt in this situation. Okay, if I'm not telling you this, then you will not be open to learn to accept what are the things that I would like to share with you over the next few points that I would like to share with all of you guys. Okay, so far everything is clear. Can you guys please leave a chat beside here? Can you say something? You guys clear with all of the points? This is the second point that I've mentioned. Okay, so siapa yang kita ada dekat sini? Kita ada Soleha, Amira, Fatiha, Rahmat, Athira, Najwa, Aziz, Japri, Muhammad, Amin, Nadira, Maryam, Roslan, Putri Aminah, Nur Asia, Amirul Azim. Okay, so Fatih Nadia just joined. Hi, Fatih Nadia. Okay. First, I'm talking about the situation. Second, I am talking about how we can learn, how we can adapt to these challenges, because the industry is actually needs us. Okay, the industry actually want us to be with them. The industry want a new idea, provided you guys are open to those challenges. Okay, you guys are open to those challenges, then the employers are ready to listen to your idea. Okay, as of now, whatever skills that we possess right now, whatever competency, whatever skills, whatever passion or things that we have been doing right now, start to value all those skills. Start to appreciate all those skills that you have. Let's say, for example, you are the famous TikTokers. For example, you are the Insta famous. You are very good in playing video games. Let's say, for example, okay, start to value and appreciate all those values, because at the end of your journey as a student after this, the employers are beginning to look at the qualities when you are playing the video games. What are the things that you possess when you win the game, when you lose the game, or you are a seller in Instagram or Facebook, you are selling food things or junkies or goodies. Okay, so when you share these things to the employers started to look at how you react when failure happens. When they will be asking questions something like, what will you do when you don't get any sales during that day, or what will you do when you lose the game? What are the things that you appreciate the most when you receive failures or receive negative feedbacks from your families, a rejection from your friends, your loved ones? Okay, because right now the situation is actually wants us to be more mature, more professional, and have a very much balance in your emotions. Why? Because the situation is quite bad. Okay, the economy situation is very demanding and pressuring employers. So as a good leader, as a good executive, okay, one of the skill to be a good executive is actually by having a very good mental balance. You want to have a very good emotional quotient, EQ. If I want to say it in a professional way, the EQ must be very good, because we are working in a very much new environment. Okay, now the other things that I would like to share with all of you right now is actually you have to acknowledge this situation. First of all, you are having a new norm from being a student, and then you will be looking for a job, you will be having a family, maybe you want to start a business, or you want to pursue your master's, okay, or PhD. So all of these things, you are taking a leap of faith. This will be a new norms for you. Okay, these are the things that all of us know. Probably probably all of the seniors, the juniors should know. Okay, and the other thing is that these are the things that some of us are not yet ready. Okay, maybe me, maybe my friends out there, maybe my clients, maybe all of the students from other university. Okay, but I'm telling you this: you are about to have another new norms in the industry, which is all of the employers, all of the executives are having right now is actually a new norms that they are having. Meaning to say that all of you here will be taking two leaps of faith, two new norms, okay, which is a very huge, which is very huge for a young executive, which is very huge for fresh graduates. Okay, so I'm not just telling you how to create a very good resume, but how to prepare towards it. Okay, you should have this kind of mentality so that you are well prepared for all those questions. You are well prepared for all those hesitation from your upcoming employers. Okay, let's say for example, Aziz Japri. Aziz Japri is here. Are you listening, Aziz Japri? Okay, let's say for example, Aziz Japri going for an interview. Okay, and then we are having a one-on-one virtual interview. Okay, Aziz Japri, the recruiters will be starting talking to you. They'll be saying like something like, "Hey, Aziz Japri, can you please tell us about yourself? What have you been done over the past? How many years you becoming a student? Apa yang you buat masa waktu lenggang, you ambil sukan apa, and then do you possess any other languages other than English or Malay?" Okay, so here at this point of time, they are not looking at your answer actually, but as a someone from an industry that have been going so much interview sessions over the past 6 years, which resulted for me being promoted as managers as young as 27 years old. Okay, so I've seen that when Aziz Japri started talking begin to talk with the recruiters, with the hiring managers, all the panels will be started looking at their Aziz Japri's movement, looking at her attire, let's say for example, looking at her readiness. Let's say for example, the interview session started at 8:30, but she's coming at 8:15, let's say for example. So they are looking at all those things. Okay, so Aziz Japri and might as well all of us who are here, I would like you to be sure that you are ready with all your picture. Should you turn off your camera or your microphone, you should at this moment, you should be aware of all those postings on your social medias, because as the time after all, we are having a virtual interview, right? So I will be, let's say for example, I am the interview panel. I'll be just switching off my camera and then start scrolling at your Facebook or Instagram, start searching for your names. Okay, you won't be knowing anything because I'm switching off my camera. Okay, so all of these things should be ready. Okay, because now the world are limitless. Even if you are not prepared, even you don't want the employers know your Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, even whatever things, Snapchat or whatever social media apps that you are using. Okay, you cannot stop people, but stop people from searching your names. Okay, so all of that things you can prepare should they want to find your name on the social media. Okay, so Aziz Jafri, you got something? Sorry to use your name, huh? Okay, so Muhammad Amin pula lah. Muhammad Amin, you are here?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. You good?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah as well. Okay, thank you, Muhammad Amin. So, before we going into deeper much into the technical things about what I'm going to share with you, Muhammad Amin, okay, now I'm using Muhammad Amin. You okay, Muhammad Amin? So, so all of the mental preparation should be ready. All of those appearance in the social media should be ready as well. Okay, in my session I will teach you, okay, how to put a very powerful word even in your Facebook, even in your LinkedIn. I believe maybe some of you already have the LinkedIn social medias. Okay, excuse me. So I wanted to give you I want you to know that all of these things they are start searching while they start searching your name while you are starting to present the names. Okay, present your hobbies, presenting your work performance, your quality as a student. Okay, so okay, Adila, I want to ask you, we are receiving quite numbers of unknown people. Did you notice that, Adila?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so so all of the names you are familiar?
Some of them.
Okay, all right. So I would just like to say hello to Elir, Nicholas, Miranda, Papeleguas, MTA as well, and other names that just join us. Okay, say hello to me by by leaving your chat there. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to proceed with the other things, the other aspect of how we can be better, how we can quickly jump into the ship of employment. Sorry, who is that? Okay, so we are looking at the two aspects here. Okay, one is how
Eita, eu fui mutado.
hello, Adila.
Sorry, Cik Abi. We try to remove them. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. From my past experience, Adila, what we can do, or shortly after this, even if we are still being interrupted, perhaps we can use other platforms, or we can put password. Okay ke? Everything okay? Okay. Moving forward, if this still if this still
Jamie, can you give me 2 minutes? I'll try to set a new link.
okay, all right. Make sure you put password there. Okay.
Password. All right.
Yeah. So that any other person cannot enter this room lah. No problem.
Jamie, can we just proceed with the session? Hello, Jamie.
Hello, hi. Hi.
So sorry, I'm truly sorry to everyone. I just noticed that you did ask me about the people who are coming in. We are truly sorry for that. Minta maaf banyak.
Tak apa, because saya pun pernah mengalaminya. So
I see.
yeah, it's not an awkward situation lah. This is not my first time encountering this lah. But moving forward, maybe after next session, mungkin Adila boleh try to look for how to create a password lah for any room that you started. So bila kita set password, contoh kan, kita set Adila 123 or IIUM 2020. Okay, so having that passcode tu orang lain tak boleh tahu, yang akan join this session je yang akan dapat that passcode. Okay.
Okay, so we'll try to improve on that, inshallah. Sorry.
No problem. Okay, so we good to proceed, yeah?
Please, thank you.
Okay, so at this moment, at this point of time, I just want to give a recap, short recap to all of you, maybe who are just coming in. Okay, I would like to say hello and welcome. Thank you so much out of you guys punya busy schedule. Thank you so much at this hari Jumaat besok Sabtu cuti, semua you all sepatutnya spending this sometimes, but you choose to be with us, me and the career service section from IIUM. Thank you so much, okay, for spending some time, and I will make sure that you guys get something tonight. Okay, so just now, what have we been talking? What we have been sharing just now is just about the situations out there. We are sharing about the unemployment rates, the factual things about what are the situations happening out there, and then how we as a student can actually win. Okay. During the situation that people are stressed out, the executive are getting removed from the from organization, okay, they are actually looking for you. Okay, you are the fresh ideas from the university. You are the one who want to give an idea, okay, unbiased idea, and which give no special interest towards some things. Okay, probably that organization, that particular organization, have that bad experience before, so that's why they need you. Okay, and then the mental preparation about what are the things that we can prepare upon joining an industry, upon getting into an interview sessions. Okay, so apa yang saya cakap tadi adalah kenapa you kena, if you okay with Malay, okay, apa yang saya sampaikan tadi adalah bagaimana you guys can prepare for an interview session. Okay, despite having a good preparation in your resume, in your script, of how you want to deliver your quality during your time as a student. Okay, the actual thing that you have to prepare is actually the mental preparation and your appearance in all those social media accounts, in all those things that you haven't realized. Okay, for example, your WhatsApp profile picture, your social media postings. So all of those things are actually taken into consideration upon hiring these days. Okay, this unprecedented time. Okay, recruiters started to look for all of those things. Okay, so I want to continue more. Okay. There are I'm about to say about two things. We have been interrupted with all those unwanted persona non grata. Okay, so two things I would like to share with all of you is actually the first one is how are you going to prepare your resume, okay, your social media appearance, okay. And the second thing is your interview sessions. Okay, all of these two things is actually being well organized, being well prepared in my both module, which I will give the link to Encik Afifi and Adila about all those e-learning content. Okay, because thank you Muhammad Amin. I think Kak Dila dapat. Okay, all of those things kita tak akan bincang malam ni, tetapi saya nak share dengan you what are the most other things that employers look for in you. Okay, so I start sharing by having the proper introduction just now, apa yang I cakap tadi. Okay, so beginning with your resume. Okay, sekarang ni there are a lot of beautiful social media apps, beautiful apps, or even you can in fact you can edit your resume using your Adobe Illustrator, okay, Photoshop and Canva, for example. Okay, so you can beautify all those acts, but you have to be careful about all those experiences, your qualities that you want to put inside your resume. Okay, so all of these things are actually giving an impression to the upcoming employer, to your upcoming employer, to your recruiters. Okay, so these things is actually I want to share with you the usage of the right words, the powerful words. Okay, so as of now, I have seen so many students, so many executives, so many, in fact, young managers, they are still using Microsoft Word. Okay, not to say that Microsoft Word is not good, but the beautification of it, okay, the cosmetic part of it, it might be just 5% from overall criteria of hiring you into that position, but that that will be taking into consideration of how you value this job offer. Okay, how you put improvement into things. Let's say, let's get to the fact that we have been using Microsoft Words over the past how many years. Since our childhood, we are starting using PowerPoints, we are starting using Microsoft Word, we are starting using all those basic apps. Okay, but they will be started to look at your readiness to improve things. Okay, let me remind you, just now I'm talking about new ideas. Okay, new ideas that the employers require in the organization. How can they expect you to contribute more ideas in the organization while you yourself didn't put any effort of improving your resume? As simple as that. Okay, as simple as that, they can easily filter out who they want to take into the final stage of the interview session. Okay, I hope you get some. I hope you got something from this. Okay, because as far as I am concerned, during my time as a young executive, they in fact look at my languages. They in fact look at my grammar. They in fact look at my ability to present things, to prepare things, and then to amend things. Okay, let me. If I think. Okay, I think Aziz Japri is still here. Just now, I've given Aziz Japri some example to her about how you endure yourself when you are having a tough time. Apa yang you buat kalau you kalah dalam main game? Okay, apa yang you buat kalau you tak dapat sale, you sebab you insta famous kan? Tapi you tak dapat buat sale. Okay, so the employers will want to look at this relentless moment of your life. They want to see you, how you get back from any unwanted event, unprecedented times, okay, during your times as a student. Let's say, for example, you are building a proposal. You want to do this charity event. You want to do this CSR program. But the management of the university denied your application, rejected your proposal. Okay, so the hiring manager will straight away ask you, how do you endure with this failure, and how you get back from this moment, okay, from this moment to make yourself stronger again. At this point of time, ladies and gentlemen, it is safe to say that success and failure is a normal thing. Okay, as a student, as an executive, as a business owners, okay, success and failures comes together. Meaning to say that you cannot hide your negative things. You cannot reject the fact that we are just a person. Okay, but what separates us from thousands of people that I've mentioned just now? What makes you different, even you encountered success and failures, is actually how you value the skills that you have, the rejection. What are the things that can be improved? Just now I mentioned to Aziz Japri, okay, and Muhammad Amin sedikit. I just nak share dengan Amin, tapi dah kena kacau dah tadi. Okay, so all those values too is an important things. Okay, after all, you are a fresh graduates. Dia akan tengok these employers, dia tak akan tengok bagaimana how you respond to your proposals ke, your achievement in your university ke. Probably they will look into that, but in a very lesser percentage, because what are the things they want to really see from you is actually how you manage all those things. Okay, and the best part is the skills that you require to tell your upcoming employer is that through this, how you want to translate all those experiences. You main bola, you menang, you dapat trophy. Okay, let's say for example you are participating in an event, kan? So how you want to translate all those achievements into the resume. Okay, the words that you want to put inside that resume is actually very crucial. Okay, so saya akan ajar all those verbs, all those adjectives, all those powerful ayat, orang Jerman kata mandrem lah. Bagaimana kita nak influence our upcoming hiring managers on how to improve the organization by hiring you. And ladies and gentlemen, they understand the fact that we are a fresh graduate students. Okay, when I talk about fresh graduate students, we are talking about the impact that we will give to the organization. Okay, when you are a fresh graduate students, okay, the employers are already having an expectation from you that accept the fact that we are not going to give any bigger impact. Okay, so that's the situation number one. Number two, when you already have this impression in your mind, what are the things that the recruiters, the hiring managers have in their mind, then it will be easy for you. Because why? Because I want to share with you that my past experience is I don't know about this thing. Okay, when they ask me, what do you want to be in 3 years' time? What will you be 5 years from now? Okay, I never think of that. I never know what my life will be over the next 3 years, over the next 5 years. Okay, the answer is actually determines who you are. The answer actually profile you into what categories that you belong to. Okay, so having said this, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm telling you that we are not gonna make any bigger impact in an organization, you cannot be saying that in 5 years' time I'm going to be the CEO of this company. Okay, at this point you got something or not? Okay, over the next 3 to 5 years, we will not be sitting on any upper management positions. Okay, so in fact, instead, what should you say is that over the next 3 to 5 years, I am expecting myself prepared and becoming expert in the business operations so that I am able to contribute more in this organization. That way, you look more mature, okay? You look more ready because you already have in mind that there are skills, there are competencies that you as a fresh graduate students are looking for. They understand you. They understand you don't have any working experience. If you don't have, they understand you are in a huge desire of learning new things. But when you say something like that just now, I hope you okay. This is a recording session. You can play it. You can play it again. When you answer that questions in that manner, the manner that I have shared with you just now, it shows that you are ready to take up new knowledge from this organization. You are able to contribute new ideas. Because why? Because the answer is very mature. Let's look at the answer. The answer says that in 3 years' time, you should be expert in the business operation, meaning to say that you have a time frame to master new things. Okay, when you have time frame, it shows that you have a good time management skill. It shows that you need 3 to 4 years, 1 or 2 years, 2 to 3 years for you to understand the whole business operation. Okay, when you have a very good time management skills, the hiring managers have an impression that you are a disciplined person. Okay, so pay attention to all of those typical questions, because the answers is actually determines who you are. Okay, so I think we have less than 6 minutes here. Adila, I think it is good that we can open the floor for any questions. Is it good?
All right, sure. So for those who have any questions, you can just unmute the microphone, or you can write down your questions at the chat box.
Yeah. Or you can raise your hand. Ada soalan ke? Okay, siapa tu? Rahmat. Okay, Rahmat.
Okay, hello, sir. Thank you so much for your sharing. I really appreciate it. It's been very insightful and very educational. Sir, I have a question. Just like you've said before that the companies in Malaysia, and a lot of them, they terminate their workers, and they actually try to bring the new ones, like the fresh graduates one, the young ones, so they can have new ideas. But my question is that masa kita orang dah graduate nanti, when we graduate later, we become fresh grads, is it better that we choose to work in a startup, or we just like we try to join big companies directly? Sebab I'm thinking macam if later this kind of pandemic happens, or if later nanti macam ada crisis macam ni lagi, so if big companies even terminate their workers, like the startups that is even smaller, I think they will be impacted more. They will get more bad effects. So is it better for fresh graduates to choose the startups or the big corporates for their career, for the long term? Thank you.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, Rahmat Aris. Okay. I begin my session just now with there's a term, is actually emptying your cup. Sebenarnya apa yang saya buat pada awal-awal session tadi. Okay, I ask you to be ready to learn new things. Okay, let's look at the market outlook. Jom kita tengok apa yang berlaku di luar sana sekarang. Okay, situasi pertama COVID-19. Alright, situasi COVID-19 telah menyebabkan, let's give a clear example. Mercedes-Benz, BMW tak boleh nak jual kereta sebab mereka dalam kategori mewah. Betul? Okay. Apa lagi? Hotel 5 star dekat KL, dekat Langkawi, dekat Penang, dekat Sabah tak boleh nak beroperasi sebab COVID-19. Okay, alright. So moving on to the automotive outlook tadi kita tengok, sebenarnya setiap tahun lebih 2 juta rakyat Malaysia beli kereta. Okay, setiap tahun lebih 2 juta rakyat Malaysia beli kereta. So bila orang tak mampu nak beli Mercedes-Benz, bila orang tak mampu nak beli BMW or even better than that, those examples, what do you think the car that they gonna purchase? Okay, you don't have to answer. In this case, I have given you an example of how the market is actually shifting. Okay, when the economy is not doing very good, okay, the other industry blooms. Kalau ramai orang sakit, industri hospital berkembang dengan cantik. Sebab apa? Sebab ramai orang sakit, semua orang pergi hospital. Bila semua orang pergi hospital, hospital buat duit. Bila hospital buat duit, hospital jadi maju. Hospital jadi sebuah syarikat yang besar. Okay? That one is health industry. If we go back to automotive industry, bila Mercedes-Benz, BMW tak boleh nak jual kereta, 2 juta rakyat Malaysia ni tadi, dia akan cari kereta yang lebih murah. Cars like Toyota, cars like Pro 2 or Proton. Okay, so Pro 2 and Proton and even Toyota, they make good money, they make good business because of those market share daripada orang-orang kaya yang dia dah kurang sedikit dia punya income, so dia beli Toyota, dia beli Pro 2, dia beli Proton. So ladies and gentlemen, Rahmat Aris, if I refer back to your questions, whether or not I start a new business or I go into bigger corporation because they are going to terminate people. So what path should I go? Okay, my answer is, Rahmat Aris, any route is always a good route as long as you know who you are. Okay, let's say for example, you rasa you dah bersedia untuk bekerja, so you apply untuk jadi pekerja eksekutif at any big corporation or small corporation. Okay, if you know yourself better, you take personality test, you know that okay, I can be successful in this position, I love this thing, I love doing this thing. Okay, so I enroll into big corporation, multinational companies like Shell or what are other things? The industry, Porsche International, Petronas Carigali, TM Malaysia, or PNB, or any other huge multinational companies that are available for jobs in Malaysia. Okay. So my answer for you is that the question is actually, I think I know your question, but for me to answer the question is actually not by choosing the path, but by knowing yourself. Okay, if you really know that, okay, my father is an entrepreneur. Okay, I have a huge business entrepreneurial skills. Okay, and I think I can be successful and I am ready doing business. Okay, follow that path. Okay, so Rahmat Aris and any other person here, in order for you to choose any option, for me, any option is good as long as you know yourself. Okay, know yourself better, take personality test, consult with career services. Okay, be successful in these trying times because there are lots of opportunities out there. Even if you enroll in small company, okay, I am not very old or not very young. I am lesser than 30 years old. Okay, I've been advising one of my friends. He's already a doctor, a PhD doctor, but working in a very small company in Johor Bahru, and he shared with me that he's quite regret of what had happened in this industry, in the world right now. And I said to him that it is okay, because if you are very good, you don't need big company to recognize you. You turn that small company into bigger company, if you understand what I mean. Okay, so kalau you hebat, you tak perlukan company besar untuk nampakkan you hebat. You buat company tu jadi hebat kalau betul-betul you hebat. Okay, so Rahmat Aris, thank you so much. Any other questions?
Any other questions from the floor?
Okay, I tak tengok chat.
Okay, if none, Encik Amir, I would like to ask you one question.
Sure. But I think Ilyas ada soalan dekat situ.
Okay.
Ilyas start. Should we? Okay, I think we should wait for Ilyas kejap. Adilah tulis dulu, nanti takut terlupa pula. Okay, alright. Ilyas, is that your question? Patut tak saya nak masuk dalam fakulti yang agak kurang pekerjaan, contohnya macam Science Social, International Relations. Okay, awak kos apa sekarang, Ilyas? If I may know. Ilyas, you still here? Bidang agama. Oh, tu saja tanya. Alah. Okay, thank you so much, Ilyas. Okay, I believe. Okay, tak apa. I just recap back my sharing session just now. Okay, thank you so much, Muhammad Ilyas Isa. Tadi saya cakap tentang our readiness. Okay, at the beginning of the session, I'm talking about our readiness towards contributing to the society, contributing to the organization. Okay, even if you are in bidang agama, even if you are bidang yang tak kurang pekerjaan, like you said just now, Science Social, International Relations. Okay, I have doctors in education management who he is my friend. Just now, I just shared about him just now. He is a doctor in education management, but currently working as a business development manager dekat cleaning services company. Okay, from education management, sekarang ni dia jadi manager dekat cleaning services company. Okay, so you see how the world turns around for him. Okay, so Muhammad Ilyas Isa, apa sahaja kos yang kita dah ada sekarang dalam ni, itu adalah apa yang kita nak, apa yang kita idamkan, apa yang kita nak belajar. Okay, but when we are required to contribute to the society, when the situation demands us to contribute in a different perspective of what you have been dealing with over the past 3 years, 4 years. Okay, let's say bidang agama. Okay, let's say bidang agama, tetapi Tony Fernandez nak minta tolong Muhammad Ilyas Isa, boleh tak tolong buat Facebook ads untuk AirAsia? Okay, so currently the situation has changed. Okay, I give you in a very layman term, Muhammad Ilyas Isa. I give you in a very layman term. Muhammad Ilyas Isa belajar bidang agama, tetapi Tony Fernandez dia cakap nak minta tolong you dekat dalam bidang marketing, so that when you give ideas, I give you around 3,000 to 4,000 per month. Is it okay for you to learn new things, Muhammad Ilyas Isa? Okay. At the first place, Tony Fernandez already recognized you in whatever path you are doing right now. Let's say you belajar agama kan, okay, and then they still call you up for a interview session. So Muhammad Ilyas Isa, soalan you tu sebenarnya fakulti yang agak kurang pekerjaan tu, in what basis you are looking into at? Okay, international relations. Okay, I have many of my friends who is now an international government official, attaché. Sekarang ni dia dekat Lebanon. Okay, sekarang ni dia dekat Lebanon. Dia attending government intervention dekat UN punya zone, United Nation punya zone. So international relations. Okay, sangat-sangat berjaya orangnya. Saudara saya sendiri pun sekarang ni dia dekat Dubai. Dia adalah seorang nurse, jururawat dekat Dubai. Jururawat dekat Dubai kau. So benda-benda macam ni, you tak perlu risau tentang kos apa yang you ambil. As long as you able to portray your skill, you able to portray your competencies. Contoh, you bidang agama, okay? Last contoh terakhir. Muhammad Ilyas bidang agama, tetapi Muhammad Ilyas aktif buat Facebook Live, ajar tentang macam mana kita nak rujuk Al-Quran ketika waktu sedih, macam mana kita nak baca Al-Quran waktu sedih. Setiap kali Ilyas Isa buat Facebook Live, 500 orang tengok, 4,000 orang like posting Muhammad Ilyas. Okay? Padahal Ilyas cakap tentang bidang agama. Okay? Tetapi kalau saya get back to Tony Fernandez punya request tadi, dia nampak Ilyas ni pandai lah dekat dalam social media. So you nampak tak? Sebenarnya you punya degree, you punya master, you punya PhD tu, itu adalah apa yang you belajar. Tetapi organisation nampak lain. Organisation, your upcoming managers, your upcoming organisation yang akan hire you, dia nampak potensi diri you lain. Okay, so dekat situ you kena ready untuk contribute to that situation. Okay, sebab itu saya mulakan tadi dengan empty your cup. Be ready for these changes. Okay, so ada lagi soalan lain tak? Okay, sementara kita tunggu Adila yang lain. Adila nak tanya apa tadi? Okay, Adila dulu.
Okay, alright. So thank you so much, Encik Amir, for the sharing. I think it is related with siapa tadi, Ilyas questions juga, because in counselling we do receive clients who are still searching for their suitable job. Okay, some of them are taking social sciences. Social sciences means that psychology, communication.
Okay, I think I got the
putus-putus
I think I got the instances already.
Okay. Alright, so some of them are actually ready to cross-field, means that even though they are taking social sciences, but they are willing to work in technical jobs, say for example related to IT, not as an IT expert, but somehow related to, ada yang macam creative arts, but still related with mobile applications. They have, maksud saya, they learn it informally. Means that it is not based on their degree, means a formal education, but it is based on their initiative, to look for new things, go for training. So as an HR people, with your vast experiences in HR, if you have this kind of candidates, candidate A, candidate B, who has a formal degree in certain things, another degree, but this person has an initiative to, attend so many trainings related to the positions that that person is very interested in. So how do you see these candidates?
Okay, first of all, if I have these two candidates, okay, the first one just now is someone who have a very specific niche, betul tak?
Yeah, formal education lah kiranya.
Formal education, contohnya dia belajar bidang marketing and then dia kerja pun dalam bidang marketing.
Yeah, betul.
Okay, the second one is orang yang degree in sport science, for example. Tetapi sekarang ni dia kerja dalam bidang HR.
Boleh.
Okay. Right. Tapi dia ada inisiatif untuk belajar benda-benda lain.
Yes.
So yang mana yang saya yang looks more appealing to me? The question, is it?
Sorry.
The question is, siapa yang nampak lebih appealing to me? Betul?
Yes. It's more convincing, appealing, yes.
Okay. Saya akan tengok dia punya, yang pertama, dia punya fokus. Fokus dia nak jadi apa. So it will go to the questions, apakah cita-cita you? You don't be surprised, Adila. One of the question yang saya pernah dapat adalah, Amir, apa cita-cita you sebenarnya? Okay, so that questions leading to your focus. Apa sebenarnya yang you nak jadi? Okay, so I will best regards the answers based on siapa yang jawab yang lebih ada clear fokus dia nak jadi apa. Okay, saya bagi satu contoh. Adila, position yang awak open adalah bahagian marketing. You nak offer position marketing ni dekat orang marketing, okay? Tetapi bila you tanya cita-cita dia nak jadi pemain bola sepak. Nampak tak? So saya akan tanya siapa yang lebih ada fokus. Okay. Yang kedua, saya akan tengok dia punya performance. Okay. Let's say for example, dia ada degree dalam sport science. Okay. But the initiative, but the performance dia untuk contribute dalam bidang sekarang ni yang tak ada kaitan ni, which is HR, okay, saya akan tengok berapa banyak performance contributions dia, okay. So from there saya akan pilih siapa contribution dia lebih banyak dan siapa yang lebih ada fokus. Okay, sebab bila you ambil pekerja yang ada fokus, pekerja tu you takkan ada masalah untuk suruh dia buat apa-apa pun. Sebab you tahu fokus dia ke mana. Fokus dia adalah sama vision dengan you. Contoh, you nak pastikan career services dekat IIUM adalah the leading, the most reputable department of among all universities in Malaysia. Okay. Kalau you punya staff ada fokus yang sama, ada vision yang sama, so tak jadi masalah. Senang untuk you cari jalan untuk dapat kejar target you. Okay, so thank you Adila. Saya nak pergi dekat Irina sekejap. Irina tanya, hi sir, kalau kita berminat nak crossfield sebab minat lain dengan study, adakah patut saya mula menceburkan diri dalam bidang yang sama dengan pengajian saya di uni? Atau saya boleh mula explore minat saya melalui alam pekerjaan. Tapi demand masa akan datang looks like seperti menyebelahi bidang yang saya study. But bila apply dalam industri nanti, saya tiada pengalaman atau sijil seperti graduan dalam bidang tersebut. Apa pandangan tuan? Okay. Irdina, apa yang saya nampak soalan ni adalah lebih kepada pandangan Irdina sendiri. Okay. Dan jangan risau. Kalau Idina nak, kalau Adina minat, contohlah, saya tak tahu Idina minat menyanyi ke tak, contohlah, katakanlah Idina minat menyanyi, so Idina selalu menyanyi dekat YouTube, okay? Idina selalu menyanyi dekat YouTube, tetapi Idina belajar degree dalam bidang ekonomi, contoh, okay? Ekonomi ni tak ada kaitan dengan menyanyi. Tapi nampak macam ekonomi ni masa depan dia, degree in ekonomi ni nampak macam masa depan dia lebih cerah. Okay, so apa yang saya cuba buat dengan Irina sekarang adalah, Irina, kalau boleh, you cuba arahkan kedua-dua benda tu kepada satu persamaan yang sama. Contoh, saya bagi satu contoh. You degree dalam bidang ekonomi, tapi you minat menyanyi. Okay, so how you can merge these both things is actually by you try to sell your voice. Contoh, kalau you minat menyanyi lah. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab bila you belajar ekonomi, you belajar tentang the market in a bigger outlook, in a bigger perspective, alright? But when you sing, you try to make your voice valuable. Thus, you put your voice in iTunes, you put your voice in Spotify, you try to, as much as you can, solidify your presence in the market. So you nampak tak? Kalau you tanya saya, apa nasihat yang boleh saya bagi dekat Edina? Kalau you nak make all those things valuable, look for one similar things in both things. So bila you ada satu persamaan dekat dua-dua benda tu, you senang nak bawa dua-dua. Okay? Contoh macam saya mengajar HR tapi saya minat main bola sepak. Okay, so apa saya buat adalah saya belajar urus pasukan. Bila saya belajar urus pasukan bola sepak, saya urus diorang punya mentality, saya urus diorang punya motivation, saya urus diorang punya keluar masuk. Contoh, ada pemain baru nak main bola, ada pemain nak keluar bola, keluar tak nak main dah dengan pasukan bola sepak saya. So you nampak tak? Saya punya pasukan bola tu, saya urus dia punya HR. Nampak tak? Okay, so cari persamaan. Kalau Irina boleh share apa yang Adilah tanya, lagi baik. So kita boleh selesaikan masalah terus. Tapi ni dah pukul berapa ni? Okay ke?
Usually just to add one thing, Encik Amir, sometimes this kind of students, what we will suggest is macam you kata tadi, cari titik persamaan. But then say for example that like you mentioned, the person is majoring in economics, but that person loves to sing.
Okay.
So apa yang kami akan suggest is you can work in industry with economists in that company.
Sorry Adila, I left, saya terlepas. Tak apa. Apa yang you cakap tadi?
Okay, so for example, we will focus on industry and the position, two different things. Okay, so for example, that person is majoring in economics. Okay, so he or she can be an economist lah, kan?
Betul.
Tapi for example, that person loves to sing means that person really likes entertainment. Okay, so apa yang mungkin dia boleh consider adalah untuk bekerja dalam industri yang berkaitan dengan entertainment. Contoh macam Astro ke, kan, Media Prima ke apa, but then to be as an economist lah.
Boleh.
So itu Encik Amir, Edina ada jawab course engineering tapi minat psikologi.
Boleh, tak ada masalah. Contoh, saya tak suruh you tinggalkan dua-dua tu, tinggalkan salah satu, tak. Tapi apa yang you boleh buat, mungkin you boleh proceed you as a engineer in the industry, but maybe you can make side additional job or sharing session dekat social media platform about how women success in engineering field. Nampak tak? So bila Irina share bagaimana seorang wanita boleh berjaya dalam engineering field, bila Irina boleh share dengan orang mental yang macam mana yang diperlukan untuk berada di dalam engineering field yang you belajar dengan engineering field yang you kerja, ada persamaan ke, ada perbezaan ke? And then orang akan tengok. So you nampak tak? You tak tinggalkan psikologi you tu. You tak tinggalkan how you motivate your people, how you give booster confidence dekat orang. So it will be good if you can find the meeting point of both things. Okay, itu sahaja. Thank you Irina. Hopefully I help you.
Okay, any other question? It's already 9:52. Ada soalan lain lagi ke? Okay, maybe this is going to be the last question, Cik Amir.
Okay, Mama Amin. Okay, so this is going to be the last question. Amin, as a recruiter, do you prefer infographic resume or plain resume with black and white template? I saw one statement in social media. She said, to be honest, every single time someone asked me to review their resume, I'll advise them to format it like this. As a former recruiter at Petronas, I receive more than 100 resume per day, and this format and writing makes my life so much easier. Okay, so saya pun pernah berhadapan dengan recruiter dekat Petronas, cari gali sendirian berhad, and then I fail. Most of the time, bila kita fail dekat dalam satu-satu perkara, kita akan tinggal macam tu. Okay? Tetapi apa yang you boleh buat sekiranya you berhadapan dengan kegagalan, I will advise you this thing. First thing is, how could I do better? Second thing, what are the things that I need to improve? And then, what are the expectation, the actual expectation for me actually? Okay, so for me, ladies and gentlemen, the format yang paling preferred by recruiter is actually format yang terus menjawab segala job advertisement tu. Okay, contoh, the position is executive di dalam project management. Okay, so resume you kena letak all those related things to project management things. Okay, if you want to put infographic, make sure it is all related to all those things. Okay, and if you want to put it in black and white, make sure it is in an organized mode. Maksudnya structured, organized, and then menjawab soalan. As they say, diorang menghadap beratus-ratus resume setiap hari. So kalau you letak you punya introduction, bismillah, okay, saya adalah seorang yang penyabar, saya belajar ini, saya suka ni. So diorang akan letak tepi dulu untuk baca. Okay, so the point is make sure it's straight to the point. Saya ada dalam e-learning solution yang saya nak share dengan you all. Dekat dalam tu saya nak share macam mana ayat apa yang you nak guna. Okay, so saya share dengan you all semualah sekarang since we have a bit short period of time. Okay, kalau you berminat, you boleh refer dengan Cik Adilah. Saya nak buka kelas, saya akan ajar macam mana you nak letak ayat powerful words yang zaman sekarang, yang hari ini, yang bukan tahun lepas punya, bukan 2 tahun lepas punya, yang untuk COVID-19 punya cara bagaimana recruiter tengok profile you, cari you dekat social media, apa ayat yang perlu digunakan. Okay, resume satu part, interview satu part, semua tu saya combinekan dalam satu e-learning yang saya dah share dengan Encik Hafifi dan saya dah share awal-awal tadi dengan Cik Adilah. Kalau you all nak join, you all boleh bagi tahu Adilah, and then Adilah akan bagi tahu saya lah ataupun bagi tahu Encik Hafifi. Okay, so kelas itu akan start minggu depan. Itu akan ada kelas lain. Kita tak cukup masa untuk tengok you punya resume, sebab saya akan review you all punya resume. Saya akan assist bagaimana you nak linkkan you punya competencies dengan apa yang you minat. Okay, so boleh share dengan Cik Adilah nanti ataupun dengan Cik Afifi terus. Okay, itu sahaja Cik Adilah.
Okay, alright. So for those who are really interested to join, the virtual learning will be conducted by Encik Amir. You can just PM us, boleh datang office pun boleh untuk bagi you punya details, insyaAllah. Because it's very interesting, resume and also interview, and what more Encik Amir kata, this is the current style of writing resume and also attending the interview session. Okay, so if there's no other questions, we would like to express our gratitude to Encik Amir. Minta maaf banyak-banyak untuk kekurangan macam-macam.
Tak apalah, satu tu je. I think that's all lah.
It's very clear. Alhamdulillah, it's very clear, and the questions being asked very well, Alhamdulillah. So I hope that those who attended our session today, get some insight of what the reality of the recruitment process nowadays, insyaAllah.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Encik Afifi. Thank you so much.
Encik Afifi ada kat situ tu.
For sharing this platform, for me to contribute, to share the new things that is happening right now for us to be more prepared. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Encik Afifi.
Hopefully, Encik Amir. Okay, hopefully, Encik Amir, this is not going to be the last. This is the first one, the first session that we engage with. So hopefully, there will be more, insyaAllah.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.